Every time you walk out into the world, you cross paths with women who have the potential to bring in infinite opportunities in your life. That cute girl that you see at the coffee shop, that cute girl you see at the gym, she could potentially be your future wife, your future girlfriend, your future hookup buddy. But you never have access to these opportunities unless you give yourself these opportunities, unless you actually approach these women. But the biggest reason that men don't approach the women that deep down they know they'd like to approach is because of their fear, nervousness, and anxieties. And in this video, I'm going to show you the two mindsets and reframes that will completely remove these nerves for you and make it so that you'll never be nervous around girls again. I want you to imagine that anytime you approach a girl, it is the equivalent of you walking up to her and handing her a $100 bill. If you're a high-value guy who you know deep down has a lot to offer to her in a relationship, as a man, and in general, then you should see you coming into her life and giving her the opportunity to get to know you, to get to spend time with you, to potentially go through the process of becoming your romantic partner, your girlfriend. That should be the equivalent of you handing her $1 million bill, because you should feel confident in yourself and your substance as a man that not only are you worthy of this girl, but also you are testing to see if she is worthy of you. You know that you have so much value to offer that even by striking up a conversation, it's the equivalent of you giving her $100. But the reason you don't think about your interactions with women in this way is because deep down you don't feel worthy of these women. And the reason you don't feel worthy is because somewhere in your life you are detecting an incongruence. You feel that the actions, the character traits, the things that you do in your day-to-day life don't make you a worthy partner for the highest caliber of women. And you'd be wise to reflect on that. Why don't you feel that you're worthy? What would make you worthy of these types of women? What are you doing in your day-to-day life that makes you feel so incongruent and so unworthy of the highest types of women? So if you have even an ounce of self-belief in yourself as a man, you should view every opportunity for you to approach a woman as you doing her a favor, because you really are that great of a man and you can make her life that much better by having you in it. And if that doesn't feel congruent to you, if you don't feel like that is a true statement for you, then it is best for you to internally reflect and figure out where you feel that you're coming up short and what you would need to do to feel worthy of these types of women. Because the danger is that a lot of times, just because you've never dated high caliber of women, you feel unworthy and like an imposter around these women. You feel like they're going to find out something about you that's going to make them turned off. And it may just be fear. It may be fear of thinking that you can't keep this type of woman. It may be fear because of a lack of familiarity, because you've never been with a type of woman like this before, so you don't know what it's going to take to keep her. You need to understand where this fear and this unworthiness is coming from, because once you understand it, then you'll be on the path to setting yourself free from it. The second reframe that's important to consider is walking through life with an opportunistic mindset. As a man, we have to make do with the hand that we're dealt. We can't complain. We just have to make the best of the situation that we're given. Not only do we have to make the best out of those situations, but we should be actively hunting and looking for opportunities to reach our goals and to conquer the task at hand. And more often than not, guys are not looking for the opportunity. They are looking for the excuse when it comes to approaching women. They may see a beautiful girl at the bar when they're out with their friends, but instead of saying, hey, here she is, let me go and approach her, she's right in front of me, they'll say, oh, she's with a group of friends. Oh, her back is turned. Oh, she doesn't really look like she wants me to talk to her. Oh, she's probably not going to hear me over the music. Oh, it's kind of packed. I'd have to say excuse me and go through like 3 or 4 people to say hi to her. All of these are excuses. All of these are justifications, rationalizations, you coping and bullshitting yourself so that you don't have to leave your comfort zone, so that you don't have to go and do the hard thing. But the problem with these excuses is that they make you more and more actively invested in staying where you are currently, rather than investing in moving in the direction that you'd like to be, in the direction of your goals. So the next time you see a beautiful woman that you really do know you want to approach and you start feeling these excuses coming up, ask yourself, right now, is my mindset, is my decision making, and is what I'm about to do next, whether approach her or not approach her, is my mindset going to make me more invested in staying where I'm at, or is it an investment in where I'd like to be? Because every single thing that we do in life is an investment of time, energy, resources, effort. We're constantly choosing how to invest these resources that the universe has given us. However, you can either invest them in the direction of your goals, or you can invest them in the same exact spot you're standing in right now. And the choice is up to you. because I can tell you from experience, there's nothing more empowering than having the skills and having the spirit and the fire burning inside you and the freedom that comes from being able to take advantage of all of the opportunities that life throws your way, whether it's in business, whether it's in dating, whether it's approaching that beautiful girl that you see on the aisle at Whole Foods. Because trust me, there is absolutely no better feeling than floating through life free as a bird, approaching a girl when you see her, doing what you want, having an urge and being able to act on it. I have the urge to go make a connection with this girl. I'm going to go do it. Because I promise you, there is no failure here. Because as long as you have that inner freedom, as long as you are living true to that inner spirit, that inner desire, that inner fire that is burning inside of you, that wants to go out and conquer and live with that sense of freedom and reckless abandon and without any limiters or any excuses, just in pure synchronicity with your true nature and your true desires and being able to act on them. Because once you reach that state, it is impossible for you to lose. And being able to progress in this skill, in this area, and doing one of the most difficult and toughest things, putting yourself in front of rejection by a beautiful woman time and time again, you will be a better man for it, and your spirit will only become stronger. Now, if you want help cultivating this inner spirit and freedom in your dating life, in your relationships with women, so that you can go out and get dates with women, you can go out and forge relationships with women without needing to slave away, spending time and failing a bunch, making no progress, you can apply to work with me and my team to help cultivate this freedom with you in your own dating life. We were able to do it for my student Hector, who was fresh off of a divorce and in a really dark place. And just working with us over the course of a few weeks, he said he was able to learn more in 2 months working with us than in years of marriage, and that in that span of time, we got him more experience and more connections with women than he ever had in his entire life. So if you want to completely revamp your dating life and be able to date from a place of freedom and abundance, then apply to work with me and my team. And if you're a younger guy who's on a tighter budget, but you still want to create that abundance and freedom in your dating life, then please feel free to check out the free course we launched. We did it specifically for you guys. A lot of you guys have been asking over the last few months, hey, I want to work with you. I can't afford it, but I would like some help. So we created this 100% free course that's detailed. It's going to walk you through exactly how you can start that path to building that freedom and abundance in your dating life as well. So I hope you enjoy that, and I'll see you guys in the next video.